It all started when... Hey, it's me, Karina, and I am going to share a book that I read for Story Saturday. Yep, here's my origin story and all that jazz. Nah. I'm messing with you. Though I would like to say, when I was growing up, some of my best memories is going to my grandma's house and staying up all night. One, because when you're a kid, that's cool. And two, like, I'd be watching superhero story movies and shows on the Boomerang channel. So, Batman, Aquaman, Justice League people. Not really any Marvel people, but I did know them. So, safe to say Batman and Wonder Woman were my favorite. And so, why do I talk about superheroes? Because you are a superhero. I'm a superhero. As women, we are superwomen. So, I got this book from the library. And yes, I was attracted to it because it said superwoman. And I was like, superheroes? I mean, yeah. I haven't always embraced my love for being a superhero, but I've always wanted to be a superhero. And so anyways, this book talks about how, well, it goes through the stories of some women, and then it's also a self-help book. So it's like, hey, have a journal and write your own experiences. For time's sake, I did not do that, but if I read this again, I might, and I definitely have been thinking as I've been reading this. As you can see, I have things marked, and I will be sharing them on my social media. On my Instagram, Facebook, the jazz. So go ahead and join me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Anyways, so it was talking about Superwomen. Mainly, it talks about, superhero therapy for women that are battling anxiety, depression, trauma. And they're saying, statistically, women experience that a lot more, especially when it comes to domestic violence and all that jazz, which I'm sure many of us have heard and experienced, and we're not new to this. But it talks about how, your trauma, what happened to you, is your origin story. What happened isn't cool, and people may have invalidated you and said, oh, a lot of different things. Read the book. You'll feel validated. I promise you. Yes. So basically, it's going through the experiences in kind of a group therapy format. If you have not been to group therapy format, group therapy is where, well, it really depends on the group therapy, but the group therapies that I have been in has been, like, this is our theme, our topic, our discussion, and then if anyone wants to share, they may do so. And likewise, the rules are similar here, that if you want to share your story, want to share what's going on, then do so. And then also learning some good skills like self-compassion and learning to understand like why some things are the way, like why your body reacts a certain way. Becoming more mindful of what you are in need of. It's an empowerment book, and talking about like how you're feeling and like things that are happening are signs that something's going on or that you need to work on it. And thinking of like, who are your superheroes, and then how can you become the superhero that you are in real life, which is interesting. It talks a lot about, as we share our stories, we bring empowerment, and we we bring validity to the other people that have suffered, perhaps in silence. Yeah. As you know, one of my main origin stories is the miscarriage. And I mean, that has really defined me this whole year. That, you know, I am a mom and I love children so much. And I don't get to have my child with me. But luckily I have my husband, and it's been really hard having the hormonal issues and, you know, my body not being the way I feel. It's just bigger and different, and, you know, I'm coming to realize that I need to advocate for myself, because I'm being told generic things like exercise and eat healthy, and I'm like, thank you. I need to say thank you. I am doing those things. I'm drinking my water. I'm exercising. I'm taking care of myself. This is the most I've taken care of myself. And so, anyways, I encourage you all to come to recognize and share your experience as you see fit, and recognize that you are a superwoman. And if you're a guy, you're a superman. Supermen. Because men matter too. This is just more basically for, you know, women, that I feel like we bottle things up and keep them hidden, and that we need to let them go, because they really are manifesting, even if you don't think so. Anyways, this is my story Saturday, Superwoman by Janina Scarlett, PhD. Bye.